What's up guys, it's Colin here with Up North Outdoors, and as I promised, I wasn't going to be making a video until the Fummins was running, so you know what that means. Make it farther than that. I tried to hit it at speed, but it was such a big drop, I didn't want to like
launch in, yeah.
Intimidating. That's disappointing. Jump in. So the Fummins is back, and I figured there's no better way to break it in than hit the Sherp mud hole since it's dried down. It's normally like 12 feet deep. Like the top of these berms is how deep it normally is with water. And it's only like 2 feet of water, so I figured I thought I'd at least make it like up there.
As soon as you like hit in there, it started it started like pushing all that mud though. It started pushing all of it up forward. As soon as like the front went in.
The second we dropped down, look, that back axle is just dragging in the clay.
Oh, oof.
That's the thing about the mud here where I'm at, is it's literally, when it gets wet, it's clay. It's not like the mud you have down south. Like I can literally make like a ball, a solid ball with the mud. Like I could make literally a pot with this thing and freaking put it in the oven and give it to my mom. Look at that. I didn't want to hit any faster because I knew that axle might hit that when I dropped down, and I didn't want that axle to hit that so hard that it just freaking rips it out from under the truck, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. What do you think, baby mama? Think the four-wheeler's gonna do it?
Oh yeah.
So Brandon just wants to keep the four-wheeler running because he thinks it's gonna die again because it's been running dead, but I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna shut it off.
Make your pregnant wife do walk of shame?
I'm not gonna make my pregnant wife do walk of shame. It's gonna start again. Oh, that's a lot deeper than I thought. Oh gosh, it's eating me. Hey guys, so real quick, I wanna do a walk around to the truck and show you guys what I got done on it. The issue was it wouldn't start. It would start and then run off like 3 cylinders and barely run. I'll pop the hood for you and show you what we did. It won't pop. Come on. Oh. So, what the culprit ended up being, come on. What the culprit ended up being on this was actually the injection pump. The injection pump was completely locked up and seized. My diesel mechanic said it was the worst one he's ever seen. He's never seen one this seized up. And if you want to see the theory of why I think it got seized, you can watch the last video, but basically it got water in the injection pump, partially because maybe because it was just sitting out in my yard for a long time, but I think someone poured something in my tank, which would make sense. And then my dumb butt, Even though everyone was telling me I should, I just kept wanting to run the truck. I just had a little inline filter and didn't have a water separator in here, which we also installed. If you want to come over here,
You're gonna have to
to make it so my injection pump, which is like freaking $3,000 by the way. That's more than what I spent on this, on the 12 valve engine itself. That's how much that injection pump was, not including labor to get installed. But shout out to our shirt mechanic Jason, he did a phenomenal job. We got a real fuel filter. If you zoom in on that white thing right there, you can see that's a fuel filter with the water separator. It's actually one off of some semi that's actually on there. So if we get water in the fuel system, again, it'll collect in that filter instead of ruining my $3,000 injection pump plus probably the same amount on labor. Also, while he was in, oh, there's some high ground. While he was in the front cover, he did the killer dowel delete. So if you guys don't know, 12 valves have this dowel pin in the front crankcase that can just wobble loose and get stuck in the gears and just lock up your whole motor for no reason. So he got rid of that, so that at least won't happen. Is there anything else we did to this since? Does it really take us 2 years to do that? Yeah, well, it took about 1 year and 3/4 to actually figure out what was wrong with the truck. So we had a long diagnosis period. And then once we actually got the injection pump and I brought it to Jason's, the fixing part was pretty quick. You know, it was only a month or two until it was out of his shop. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't do this myself, because I'm going to see the comments. You spent $3,000 on an injection pump and you paid someone to do it. Well, the thing is, I don't know that much about diesels. And since as you can tell, since I haven't made a video in 2 years, I'm a pretty busy man, so I just haven't had the time, and I'd just rather pay a professional to do it so I can drive this truck 2 feet into the mud and get stuck for a YouTube video. Oh, it went past the no-go zone. Majestic. Huh? Nothing. Thanks for the ride. Well, we might have forgot to bring any recovery equipment at all. You want to get rolled in the tire?
Not really.
For the views?
So wet in there. Took me sideways.
Did you get the goods?
I got the goods.
Do you have some other goods in there?
Yeah.
You gotta tell them?
19 weeks today, baby Kopiski's coming to March 5th. Due date. Gross. Oh.
Pull it off.
Brandon, pull it off him.
Either way, I want to get my Crocs on because this is brutal.
That sucks.
Yeah. Thanks. Can you untie this one?
Lightly worn.
Well, you're not even gonna try to get it off. Expect me to...
What else did I pay you for? Alright, so we're going to try to pull the truck out actually with a fat truck instead of the Sherp. Because the Sherp's a manual transmission and I don't want to burn a clutch or break a shaft, and these are hydrostatic. You just push the lever forward and it can pull a lot of weight. This is one we got in for trade on a Sherp, and I don't know, I've never pulled anything out with a fat truck. They're basically, if you've never seen one, it's basically the industrial version of a Sherp. So if you guys want to see a video on one, let me know. But we got seating for 6 in the rear, just like a Sherp.
Oh.
One drives a little different than the other one I've driven before. But then the mosquitoes are coming.
Okay, everyone, just stand far away.
Just so you guys are aware, Colin did tell me to be very far away. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Dear Lord, please help us get this truck out and keep both these boys safe while they're pulling it out, and don't let anything go flying. Amen. Also, please keep the bears away at the moment. We got some big bears out here, guys, just so, you know. It's a complete side note, but... Oh. Oh, yeah. Easy. Holy. Okay, Brandon, stop. Brandon. Oh, goodness.
Look at the freaking clay on this axle. Just chunks on here. Well, we didn't make it quite as far as I wanted to with the Fummins today, but I got it back and I've just been giddy to make a video, so figured why not throw it in some mud and do something stupid with it. Jokes aside though, we do have a ton of work still to do to this truck. It's obviously doesn't even have a bed on it. We got stuff hanging everywhere. It looks very not good right now and is not what I wanted it to be at all, but I just really wanted to take it in for a dip for you guys. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. It's Up North Outdoors. We are back making videos again, but I'm not gonna make any promises. It makes me feel guilty, and then it just makes me not want to make videos until I fulfill those promises. So I'm just gonna stop making promises. So I fulfilled the big one. The big one was getting the Fummins running. I fulfilled that promise. I'm not gonna make any more promises. I want to end today's video with the Bible verse of the day. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. And that is Psalms 107:1. And that's just awesome. I do give thanks to the Lord, and he is good, and his mercy does endure forever. We made rainbows.
Aww.
I love making rainbows in nature.